Alright, what's going on, guys? In this video, I want to talk about training your masculinity. And this is something that I'm just now really diving and pulling back the layers on my own life and actually realizing where I'm actually being trained and feminized in the opposite way that I want to be, working on myself. And it really comes down to being alone, being independent. I notice it's in the little sub-communications, it's in the little, glancing around, it's in the uncertain movements, it's in the feelings in your body, in your stomach, the feeling of uncertainty that people pick up on. Mostly women. Probably only women. But women are very connected to just the feelings, the emotions, the energies. And they'll pick this up off you if you're not on your purpose. And that's why they say, to get on your purpose. Because once you're on your purpose, once you're on your mission, everything's fixed. Because you're not worried about this, you're not worried about that. And you already know the attraction from females is coming to you because you're on your mission. Girls have rules for guys, right? Oh, I don't text this much, I don't call after the date, I don't do this, I don't have sex after the first date, whatever. All of those rules go out the window for a man who's on his purpose. And I'm not just talking about I'm not just saying on your purpose. I'm talking about a celebrity. I'm talking about some guy that's already made it, some guy that is famous and he has a bunch of girls fighting over him. Those girls have zero rules. The only rule is for them is to put themselves in a situation where he'll notice them. Their only rule is to look the most attractive they can when they do, meet him. Their only rule is to get somehow him attracted, to throw themselves at him, and hopefully he finds them attractive. That's their only rule. And then when it comes to sex, they want to fuck him in the craziest ways. You know what I'm saying? They want to do the freakiest stuff to that guy once they get their hands on him. And the thing is, most guys out there will settle for less than that, because that's, nature has to have some guys that are, low, that have lower standards, or else how the fuck would we continue our population? But for me, at least, when it comes to sex, once you have the craziest sex and you have a girl submitting to you, and you have that once in your life, it's like Drake said. He's like, once you slept with one dime, man, you slept with them all. And here's the thing. Sleeping with a dime that wants to sleep with you is very different than sleeping just with a dime that's just laying there and not even being submissive. There's transactional sex, and then there's validational sex. Transactional sex, you just basically get to put it in their hole while they lay there. Validational sex, they want to be sluts for you. They want to excite you. They want to please you. That's the word, all right? They want to please you. And so, at the end of the day, how do you get this? Well, first of all, you got to not give a fuck, all right? And that might have to happen after you sleep with the first dime who actually has high interest in you, which would have to come from, maybe running a lot of game, approaching a lot of girls. And then once you sleep with that girl that actually is into you, and you find her at least a 9 or a 10, from that place, then in your mind, you can go all for your purpose, all for your mission, and actually blow up. See, this channel is not for everybody, all right? I don't want somebody subscribe to this channel that is not trying to blow up, that is not trying to be their own fucking boss, their own winner in life. Do you understand what I'm saying, you guys? It's not for everybody. It's very controversial, and I rub people the wrong way. Good. You know what I'm saying? Only some make it to the top. And at the end of the day, we're all trying to find enlightenment. We're all trying to find our happiness or our overall, what we consider, what we're looking for, but it'll never be enough. And so that's why we keep chasing. But I want you to know that the more you have to overcome to get to that place, the further along your soul is in this life, guys. The further along your soul is in this life. Because the harder you're going in this life, basically your soul is trying to reach different levels so it can experience different things than it did in the last life, if you believe in reincarnation, and basically, gain some more information, gain some more knowledge. because your soul is after ultimate more awareness, more consciousness, and enlightenment, right? But what comes down to this, literally you have to be non-reactive, literally just not pay attention to anybody, shut everything off, be alone, be independent, work on that grind, work on that independence. It's like people that I'll be driving next to and shit, they all just want to get that eye contact. They all just want to say, why the fuck did he not even check to see? Like, cause I know you're there. I'm not gonna look at you and give you the satisfaction or the validation, right? It's like the person at Chipotle trying to fucking get some extra attention, like, oh, I think you gotta do this. I'm like, look, I literally just walked past them like, no, I'm getting a burrito. So I was doing DoorDash delivery, right? She goes, oh, they're over there. The bags are over there. And then I was like, oh, I know, I'm just using the restroom, right? And then I come back and she goes, oh, they're right there. And I go, I know, I'm just getting a burrito for myself. She's like trying to fucking, she needs to have her power and like needs to lead me. And you guys can be like, oh, she's just trying to help you, or she's attracted to you. Yeah, possibly. But you gotta understand, I was giving her like nothing. Like, I was just on my fucking shit. I know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm fucking walking in there, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just on my shit. I'm on my purpose. I'm independent. And that's what's going to train you, you know? That and being around, very masculine, higher up mentors that are where you want to be in life. Very successful men. Being around them as well. The thing is, you might not have access to them. So the first step is independence. After that, after independence, it's getting what you want and realizing you didn't need it. All right? That's what you got to do. If you can just meditate and realize you don't need it, well then guess what? You get to cut the line, guys. You get to cut the line. But in this life, you have to work towards this masculinity. You have to work towards shaping yourself, or you're going to have those little stutters. You're going to have those little like glances, and people are going to read it on your energy. You see what I'm saying? If you're on your purpose completely 100%, then you're going to be fucking winning regardless. But now the second part of this video I want to talk about is retaining your semen. When you're doing semen retention, you naturally are cultivating this energy, right? And it's very, very easy to hold it in, to make sure your frame stays firm. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Being around my girl on her period and shit like that, it puts me into like this, like where it's like trying to force me into my feminine state. It's like all these emotions are coming up, and like she like wants somebody to pamper her and give her shit and bring her shit and stuff like that. And I deny her. And when a girl is on her period, she wants that beta male provider. Then when a girl's ovulating, she wants that alpha. So you got to be both if you're in a relationship. But I find that I don't want to train myself out of the masculine because I have so much higher goals of what I want to achieve with my masculine energy. So I'm just so strictly whatever, and I don't care if I lose somebody right now. I don't care if I lose anything right now, because if I get to be alone, that's just more time to be independent, and that's more growth. And so in life, there's a give and a take. When you're getting something you want, you can't have everything you want. You can only get one of the things you want. And what I want right now is my growth. Is 100% my growth, and I won't give or take with that. All right, and I know that if I come out of my masculine and I go into my feminine, I'm not training what I need to be training, and that is just going to hurt me in the long run. And when I nut, when I ejaculate, I go into my feminine a lot easier. Very hard to hold that masculine frame. So it's about knowing what you want right now. What are you after right now? And then taking the necessary steps and staying on that path and being fully committed to that path 100%. Because if you're not fully committed, guys, you're not going to catch the fucking rabbit. You have to be fully committed to that one rabbit, or you will miss that rabbit. Especially if you try to chase two rabbits, there's no way you're catching one. All right, so that's the key. Focus on what you want right now, and just understand the shit. There's only transactional sex. There's only validational sex. There's nothing else besides that, okay? You can't be friends with a girl and wiggle into her pants, all right? You can't fucking have a girl see you as a beta male and then all of a sudden wiggle into her pants and get fucked like she wants to fuck you. You can wiggle into her pants if she thinks she can get something out of you, or if she's vulnerable and desperate, but she's still gonna be laying there like, I don't know. Like, trust me, I've had my beta male sex moments, like back, like when I was 18. Basically, I was raised Christian, right? And I was trying to save my virginity for the special girl or whatever. And then some girl, like, just fucking basically raped me when I was 18, where she basically just took my dick and put it in her when she was jacking me off or whatever. And after that, I had series of like, oh fuck, all these girls like I missed chances with, I gotta go fuck them now. So I fucked like 20 girls, and that's because I had like 500 likes on my profile picture on Facebook. That's when Facebook was hot. I had like, you know, my music was blowing up and shit like that. So I had all this popularity and shit. And so I had girls actually like pursuing. Also, because I was like saving myself, that might have helped a little bit, whatever. But I remember these situations where like a girl would be like we'd be making out, and then she'd be like, oh, you want to fuck me, don't you? And I'd be like, I mean, what do you think, or whatever. And then she'd be like, not till you eat that pussy first. She'd be saying some shit like that. And what did my beta male fucking self do? I just wanted pussy, so I fucking ate her out in her frame and then fucked her. And then when I fucked her, yeah, maybe she acted like she enjoyed it a little bit. She didn't really like, you know what I'm saying? She had a perception of me on a higher place. And yeah, when I ate her out, it wasn't just to get the pussy. It was like because I wanted to eat her out too. But she was trying to control the frame, and I let her. And I had other situations where I was fucking this blonde girl one time, and I was hitting it from the back, and I was like, damn, this pussy is good. Like, it was like making all these sounds and shit, and I was like actually getting really, really into it. And she kind of felt that, and so she starts pushing me out. Like, she starts like, no, actually, no, no more. She'll be like that, and I was like, wait, what the fuck? We're already fucking. Give me that pussy. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm done. No more. It's like, what the fuck? You want that for the rest of your life? You know what I'm saying? I had situations like that, you know? I had situations where girls made me wait a long time and shit. And I'm telling you this, guys, none of that shit really matters, because sex does not matter. What matters is you're on your purpose. Now, I was trying to blow up as a rapper for like 8 years. I was doing shows, pretty big shows, had a video get 500,000 views. Maybe I'll put it in a future video or whatever. But then I realized, oh fuck, dude, you gotta go mainstream with this shit to blow up with this shit, basically. You know, for the most part. You gotta go mainstream. So I was like, fuck, I don't really wanna, make all these videos for like just the bitches and the fucking about the money and shit. I don't wanna like try to fake it till I make it, all this shit, right? So I just stopped, and I realized I needed to self-develop myself in other ways first, because I was socially, like, even though I'm on my purpose, even though I'm on my mission 100%, I was still a little bit socially awkward. You know what I'm saying? When you're on your purpose, but you're not full on, because you're like wishy-washy, you're like, I don't know about this, it doesn't fix everything. All right? And trust me, you do need to take some social action to not be socially awkward. You do need to work on other aspects of your life. I worked on myself 0%, and then all of a sudden just wanted to blow up as a rapper. And I got really fucking good with lyrics, and I did gain a lot more confidence with that purpose. It did start to help. But then when the purpose went out the window, then I went straight into social, running game, doing sales, making money, finances. Because before that, I literally I thought the world was going to end, because I was like Christian. I thought like, oh, end times, all this shit. So I was just playing video games, guys. I literally did not even live my fucking life. And that is the truth. But check us out. We go as low as we go in order to go as high as we can go. But here's what happens. You go super low, you feel this pain, then you start getting laid, then you start working on yourself, then you start having some success, and you get comfortable because you had so much pain. Don't do that, guys. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. You have way more potential because you've been so low. Don't sell yourself short. Make up for all that pain by going the full distance. You see what I'm saying? Because guys, we got so much potential. Like, I know people watching this have been through pain. They wouldn't be watching this shit if they didn't. You know what I'm saying? If you were always getting laid, if you were always popular, if you always had a fucking, like, your shit together, right? Growing up, you're not watching YouTube videos. You're still having sex. you're still, you know, getting comfortable. You're just going deeper into your comfort, and you're gonna fall off eventually. But you know what I'm saying? That's why you start seeing a lot of like the cool kids clinging to their old friends. They cling to their high school friends into their 30s, and they hide behind the saying of, oh, like day ones and shit like that. Like, they're clinging. They're too afraid to let go. They're too afraid to be independent because they got comfortable and they drained themselves of semen. Huge thing. It does a lot of the times come down to just the semen aspect, guys, when it comes to men. All right? So don't lose your semen. Keep that shit, keep retaining, and work on your independence. And know what you want and go for it. Don't sell yourself short of what you deserve. And know where you came from and where you're going. And with that being said, dude, I'm out of this bitch. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. I'm going to be doing some other shit on this channel that I'm not going to really tell you yet, but it is going to be some deeper, you know, fucking programs type shit. Putting out books, shit like that, actually helping people. I want to do some meetups in the future. I want to do some shit where we all come together and we fucking plan and strategize some shit. I have some like visions that I've been seeing when I'm meditating where it's like, yo, what the fuck are you eating? Yeah, anyways, I'll get back to that in another video. On that note, guys, I'm out. Peace.